Hey, good morning, guys. Welcome back to Figs Outside. So, last week or maybe 2 weeks ago. Anyway, we did one from Bikes Direct. It was a gravity, and this one is from Bikes Online, and it is the Polygon Premier 4. So this is how it shows up assembled. Pretty decent packaging. See that? And there's the Premier 4. So this is how it shows up assembled. I'm assuming that's probably got the pedals and stuff in there. And this bike is a it's a pretty decent bike. A lot of good reviews. It's a 2x7 disc brakes, front and rear, hydraulic disc brakes. Unlike the other one, it had mechanical disc brake. This one is hydraulic. 27.5 650B tires. So there it is. You can see that. Pretty cool. Well, this is how they show up. And so, yeah, let's get this assembly underway, huh? All right, guys, so we got it out of the box, and this is how it shows up. It's got the Suntour AI forks. That's how it shows up. I really like how they got the foam to protect the different components, like the seat post and the handlebars from the frame. They put a little piece of foam on there. They got these nice Velcro straps to hold that on there. Same with the wheel. There's one holding the front wheel on. They got the crank all tied in. So they did a really good job on the packaging. You know, these are mail order bikes, and yeah, there it is. So it's even got a kickstand. I didn't even notice that before. So should be pretty cool. So well, let's start getting it put together, huh? All right, guys. So we got the seat put in. We got the handlebars on, and they're 4mm Allens. Here's the lines, and it ships with you with the forks turned backward, and like you guys saw on the handlebars strapped to the side. So you just flip the forks around, because this part of the fork goes on the front side of the bike. So just be sure of that. It's got the adjustable coil forks and the hydraulic brakes, like I said. So we just got this set up. So anyway, we got that all put together and going. I really like these Velcro straps because you can reuse them, so that's pretty sweet. And anyway, what I really like about it too is that the shifter cables are integrated inside the frame. This one's for the rear brake, this one right here, so it's not, it just goes to the bottom of the frame, and we can slip it in right through there. It looks like it actually came out, so it'll slip up in there and it'll tie. But for the derailleurs, and then they come out down here on the bottom of the frame. So that's pretty sweet. So we're just gonna keep plugging along. We're gonna get her all put together, get the front wheel on, and we'll be back. On a quick note, before we do that, let's open this box. So it's got this super sticky glue on it. I already cut the tape. And so there's the bicycle owner's manual. That's really sweet. It comes with a pedal wrench. So that's pretty awesome. Can't complain about that. Anyway, let's get to this real quick before we look at that. So there's a little card they put in there, and bottle opener, which is right here. That's pretty funny. So, and of course, it's, oh man, it's got another one of these bells. Terrible. I'm not doing that. Here's a little grommets for the lines. Of course, it's got the reflectors, the axle that slides through the hub on the front wheel, and the pedals. Just kind of like on the last video, the gravity, they're a polymer style pedal with reflectors, and it's got the wheel reflectors. One thing I really like about this one is it doesn't come with a little dork disc by the cassettes, so that's pretty sweet, because those are terrible. But it's kind of heavy. I don't know what's in here. Let's find out what's in here. Look at this, guys. That's pretty sweet. Comes with a, what else is in there? I'm trying to look under the phone too. Nothing. Okay. Oh, and it comes with the tool. A little Bikes Online tool. That's pretty cool. It's got a flathead, a Phillips. Get in the shade so you can see it a little better. And it's got a Torx head, a couple little Allens. And then on this side, what do we have? Oh, we got some quick wrenches. So 8, 15, a 10. That's pretty cool. It's got some more Allens. So anyway, that's a pretty neat little tool. Be good to throw on the backpack or whatever. So, and of course the pedals are labeled. So you actually have a left side and a right side. They're not interchangeable. You will strip the threads, and usually the left side of the pedal is a reverse thread, and the right side's a normal thread. So anyway, that's kind of cool. That's the stuff that we got with it. The grommets, the manual, the reflectors, that terrible little bell, and a funny little bottle opener. So, all right, guys. Well, let's get this put together. All right, guys. So we got the bike flipped upside down. We're gonna put the front wheel on. So I cut the foam away, and it's got this little piece in here. You just pull it. It's in there pretty good. And they don't want that coming out. And then right here for the caliper, there's this little tag that's right here that sits inside there, and you just pull that out. I don't know if you guys can see that. So there it is. It's a little key that just sits in there, keeps those pads separated. So anyway, so that's how that goes. Let's see if we can get to where we can set the front wheel in there. So here we go. So the front wheel is going to go in. Be very careful with it. Be sure. So this is where it sets through in there. Sometimes you gotta. This one slides in really easy. Be sure those pads don't slip through, and you set the disc or the rotor behind one of those pads. That's not good. So anyway, we got that set in there. And as you can see, that's how it sits, that's how it goes. And then what I was told to do by a friend of mine who builds bikes is, here is the front axle. So I'll show you this part, this real quick. So here's the axle piece, and I put a little bit of marine grease on there. It's waterproof, it's metal, so that grease is gonna help protect it and keep it from not rusting. So it's got these two little springs on here. So I don't know if you guys see those. Yeah, there we go. So be sure you take one of those off on the opposite side where this piece is, so it just unthreads. Take that off just like that, and then it'll slide through. And so when you slide them through, usually the quick release part goes on the opposite side, so it's going to go this way in the bike actually. To get that, so what we'll do here is, hard to see right there. Sorry guys, I'm trying to get this all adjusted up. And so you don't want it sloppy loose like that. That wheel's just going to come flying out of there as soon as you get going. So you got to tighten the opposite side, get that other nut nice and start tightening it down, and you'll feel the tension on it. Okay, so that's getting there. Got a little more tension. Crank it down. It doesn't take a whole lot. So there's a little more. All right, getting to where we want it set. Sure that wheel stays nice, tight down in there. Oops. A little bit more. Sure the hub and everything's set down on the bottom of there. There, that's nice and snug. And there it is. That wheel's spinning. So next we'll flip the bike back over, and then we'll put the pedals on. Oh, I just noticed something too that I forgot to tell you guys about. So the back wheel also was not fully set in there, and I think that was for packaging, but it was actually pretty loose. I don't think they actually set it, but it's the same exact thing. The wheel slides into the bracket down here, and it's the same thing. You just tighten it up and keep it really tight. The quick release is on the other side. So, anyway, so just to let you guys know, that could be an issue too if you try to lift the bike up and the back wheel starts to slide out. So, all right guys, so left pedal, left side, they got them labeled really, really well. Like I said, you can't put the left pedal on the right side on the left side. The left side is counterclockwise, so instead of the righty tighty lefty loosey, this is totally opposite. So you see I'm spinning it the opposite direction. And one thing I do with these also is I put a little bit of marine grease on there, just to keep the threads from getting rusty or gummed up or anything like that, or corroded, I should say, since it's all aluminum. So get that side all cranked in. Just not too bad of a pedal wrench. It's pretty sweet. It's a little thin, but not bad. So anyway, that's how you put the pedals on. Then I'm going to go do the other side. All right, guys. So we got all put together. I'm going to take it for its test ride. So this will be a good surprise when Caden gets back from his camp. He's been waiting to get one of these. So anyway, really smooth so far. Here's the shifting index and then the thumb for downshifting. Shifts really smooth, really quiet. You can hear it. Sorry guys, I don't have stabilization. But shifts really, really quiet. Really smoothly, really quickly. You can hear it, it jumps right over into the gear. No delay. I really like that. That's pretty awesome. So that's always good. And then the brakes work pretty good. So yeah, I'm gonna switch hands because I'm not that coordinated. So going back the other way. Here's the front gear set, the cassette. Remember, this one's a 2x7, 14 speed. And so we're gonna, there we go. Not bad. Quick and easy, like that. So yeah, really like it. Front brake is real grabby. And then set on it's a coil suspension, unlike my Vitus. Same with the gravity base camp. I have that video too. Same thing, the front end's coil front end. This one doesn't have the lockout forks, but you could adjust the preload of them. So anyway, so there it is, the Polygon Premier 4. It's the 2x7 gear set, 27.5 by slash 650B tires. There's a little grouse dog. Anyway, really cool color scheme on this bike. I really like the that brown, the tan, and the blue. It makes everything pop really good along with the black, so that's pretty awesome. So there it is. Looks really good. Good surprise when he gets home. So anyway guys, thanks for watching this, and thanks for hanging out with us, and for coming along on this build, and appreciate you if you would hit that thumbs up button and subscribe. We'll talk to you guys a little later. Have a good day.